Hey guys, it's your boy Sav. How you doing today? If not doing okay today, then make your day, alright? Let's get into it. So, today's video is more or less gonna be a talk it up / ranting video. Alright, I literally had this idea yesterday, and I was just scrolling through my YouTube subscription pages, and there was this video that I'm subscribed to called Optimus. He just reached 1 mil like a few months ago. Shout out to him. I'll link him in the description. The title was Fitz Got Cancelled, and it got me to thinking. Alright, how the frick is people getting canceled for no reason? Alright, so I just feel like obviously there's no other terminology for people getting mobs of hate, even though that's technically a term. But like, it is just so infuriating to I don't know why it's infuriating, but it's just so mildly infuriating for people to say, oh, this YouTuber got canceled, when in reality they're just getting a bunch of hate for something they did or something like that. That's what all that is happening. There's nothing going on, and the only reason that they're quote-unquote canceled is that they responded terribly and or can't handle the hate that they're getting, which which makes them not post as much or fall off in the views or fall off their sporadic upload schedule or whatever. And then some of them you actually don't upload anymore. Some of them actually leave the platform. There's no possible way that the hate mom can have full credit for that. It's because yes, they are responsible for the YouTuber letting it get under their skin, but it's both their faults, because in my personal opinion, which I know is a very controversial term to say now, but it's just if you get that easily offended by, or just have a bunch of anxiety, which I know a lot of people can't help that, but it's just when you respond terribly to a drama that you're in, that is your own fault. It's just genuinely stupid. But it just makes no sense of how somebody can, or a whole hate mob, it can quote unquote cancel a YouTuber when in fact nothing really happened. Because you have YouTubers getting canceled left and right nowadays, but nothing's happening to them. Literally. You have a lot literally, if you're in the video, it's Fitz is getting canceled, I guess, because he's been saying a bunch of messed up jokes. Which, if you're going to do something like that to a YouTuber like him, might as well cancel the entire group of the misfits, because regardless of their varied content, if they do videos together, they all make the same jokes and laugh at the same jokes together. So, you gotta involve Toby on the telly, you gotta involve Swagger Souls, you gotta involve Schlatt, Smitty, all of them. Because singling out Fitz makes no sense if you're not gonna go after the rest of them. Because, yeah, if you're not into dark humor and it offends you, that's cool, whatever. But for the people that find the humor in it, that it's just a messed up joke, it's funny to them. Coming from a dark-humored person like myself, I can really confidently speak on behalf of all the people that like dark humor. We understand that it's a really messed up joke. That is what makes it funny, at least to me, anyways. Because it's when you react to something like that, you at least for the people, at least for me, I just laugh and sort of not say, bro, that is so offensive, dude. I'd be like, oh, that is so messed up, dude. That was the humor in it. It's the realization of how fucked up it is, and it's just that, there is no other way around it. So when I just see that, it just makes me man, just who are the hate mobs, bro? I just want to to actually talk to somebody with that is so irrational because they find something, a small thing that is so offensive that they actually have to, hate on a person for it. It doesn't annoy me as much. It just fascinates me on what is their mind going through, what are they actually thinking about, dude? It's more on a psychological level of being very interesting to see how an irrational person thinks, It's just very interesting. Obviously, you kind of get annoyed by it, because they won't accept some actual facts, but, they just base it off of, that's your opinion, which some of it is, some of it isn't, because obviously there are a lot of things that YouTubers, get wrong, with presenting facts, because they are either misinformed or didn't take the time to look it up. And so in that regard, it's kind of their fault for having a bunch of hate towards them, because they presented something that they just didn't bother looking up or anything like that. So it is just a bunch of nonsense. But it's just so crazy to me. You obviously some YouTubers are actually getting canceled for legitimate reasons, which I have no problem with. But it's the YouTubers that are getting canceled for the type of content they make is stupid, because there's no such thing as dark humor being illegal. Yes, it is very messed up with there is such a thing as taking dark humor too far. That's for the more mundane people that like dark humor, that just think there are jokes that you can take too far and stuff like that. I'm personally not one of them. I will literally tell anybody a dark humor joke, no matter how messed up it is. But, that's the thing, because I genuinely don't care. Really, I just genuinely do not care about what somebody thinks or anything like that. Obviously, I won't go up to a random stranger and tell them a dark humor joke because I don't know them. But, because I have friends that actually, understand that we're all more or less dark humor individuals. So, we like to make messed up jokes all the time. So that's where I'm more comfortable with saying a dark joke rather than actually going out, just grabbing a random stranger off the street, hey, the Twin Towers were messed up, something like that, I don't know. But it is just very crazy. Because, I like the Misfits, obviously some of the jokes are repetitive and some of the jokes are just kind of annoying and somewhat, but it's if you really get to know them on a personal level, as in just putting past the dark humor jokes, they're pretty decent people. Obviously, Fitz with his controversy with Carson and stuff like that with his girlfriend, and obviously Carson and his his thing. I genuinely don't know what type of video or what he's gotten himself into. All I know that it was he possibly might be going to jail, but who knows? I genuinely don't know. I really don't care that much, because for over the years I just don't care about YouTube drama anymore. It's just a bunch of, like I said, with this cancel culture, it's a bunch of petty nonsense that just doesn't need to be filled within the YouTube algorithm. But that's just me. Obviously, with all the pedophile allegations with a bunch of YouTubers last year, and now Carson this year, it's those are those are serious topics. But when it's just YouTuber drama, hey, this person called me a bitch and I don't give a shit, I just don't care, you're gonna get mad, the other person's gonna get mad, next thing you know, you're gonna have another boxing match with, freaking, James Charles and Jeffree Star. Hey, sister! I don't know, man. Well, this has been a long rant. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, if you agree with anything I said, comment down below of what what your thoughts are on the situation, on like the whole term cancel culture and whatnot. And subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss a new video of mine. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.